that you're not wearing any cheese shit, just so we can get some accurate log data for your respective class spec.
Yeah, that's the most valuable thing we can do at this point is just see what's up with our classes. This is a training dummy now.
Literally
Warm up.
training dummy testing.
We're
yeah.
keeping a piece of gear off then?
Are we keeping a
Oh,
piece
nah,
of
put
put the
all of
gear
your
back
gear
on. Yeah.
Everything on.
We were
If
just
you
trying
want
to.
a damage test, then you don't want to take gear off, guys. Logic.
Alright.
Yeah, what if I did more damage if I took off the piece?
Yeah, that's what Bond did.
It's because you guys get fucking beta. He probably just didn't take a piece off.
I
Oh,
did
report
take it
him.
off, bro.
Here we go.
Took my bracers off.
I think they matter, but you know. Thank you.
Okay. Don't know what the fuck you two nerds are doing.
Rig taunt.
That doesn't do enough damage, I don't think.
It could definitely stand to be tuned up.
Yeah. Like 20% of your HP for a mechanic you only see 3 times a fight is a little low.
Double it.
Yeah.
Probably will.
I'll just go past everybody's. This is fine.
Rig taunt.
There's no pool, right? Am I crazy?
Here you go, buddy.
I don't see a pool anywhere, no.
Oh, I almost had it.
I'll remember that too.
Pools are not disappearing, right?
They could be changing the fight. They're probably just like, holy fuck, this is way too easy. Let's change this.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yes.
That's a lot of terrorism.
That
Yeah,
Terry's a
so-
terrorist.
So, yeah.
That was more than just Terry.
Alright, dying
Can't pull
again.
the beams
That's
over
that's
each other.
terrorism.
Yeah, so there is a possibility that if we... So, when you pop Dread Rifts, it drops a fixed number of pools, and then if you phase the boss to a lower boss percent, then it may increase the number of beams that go out. And so that could be what happened there, where we dropped 4 traps, and then we phased the boss health percent-wise into 5 beams, which then got us one set of trap down further on the next set, and then we phased the boss again.
There was only one trap.
We have to revert back, right? Because no pools are staying to the original strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not expect that to survive testing. Like, that's something that we should probably report for a bug. Like, we can try to do that intentionally to see if that's actually how it works, where we phase... So, let's say 50%, right? We drop rifts and then immediately push the boss below 50%, and then see if we get an extra beam.
I mean, we should try like just actually getting used to the fight at this point because they changed it, right?
Yeah, I think they made that adjust. I don't think that the fight was bugged. I don't think it's like what Crow's talking about is like a fringe thing that could happen, but I think they actually just changed the puddles on the floor, like mid testing, to behave differently. I guess we'll find out on this pool. Here we go.
Alright,
This
so we're going
happens
back to the
sometimes.
original strat where we're going around the room.
Yep. So you guys drop the first set of shit at triangle, then X, then star, etc.
Ripped. We're gonna need a taunt back.
I'll beam in the middle. Alright, everybody slide to the left.
Take it back now, y'all.
Leave a space. I'll beam.
Is that more beams than usual?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
whoa.
considerably more beams than usual.
I think you get one per rift.
I have to watch that one, but
That's
I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I was talking about with the. We're gonna have to be swapping
we're
Big taunt.
sides.
we only got 3 or 4 puddles. We had 5 beams.
yeah, there's something off about that.
Yeah, there were 6 beams and 4 puddles. That's what that was. So there will be 6 beams here for only 2 puddles, and so people are going to be kiting for a long time till the next rifts go out.
Is there no way to get rid of one? Does it have a timer duration on it?
Oh, there's like
You get one per
12
pool
beams.
total. Oh,
I mean, we're
A lot of
all
beams.
just,
Yeah.
well, they're just running together with those. But just swipe.
Interesting.
I swear
What
I just saw
might
every
have happened-
puddle spit one out.
That's
what
going
might
fun.
have happened
It's going fun.
when they changed the puddles on the floor to stay permanent, they may have bugged the increased number of beams per set as well. But yeah, we'll see. It doesn't seem to make sense that there would be more beams than puddles as a regular thing.
Especially with the mechanic where if there's beams up whenever the next
Right.
ones come out. So
The existing already used pools that we had already consumed also spat out a beam there. I think that's probably the bug.
Just get back and buff. I mean, some stuff is bugged. You never want to just like write it off as that. You just treat it as okay. If this is how it's going to work, how do we outplay it? So
Yeah. So if that's how it's going to work, then we outplay it by rushing the boss down from 50% to 0 before we die to having infinite beams, basically. So
well, do the beams have a duration on them at all?
no. The beams will
I
just
mean,
keep following you until you put them
no,
into a
but I'm
trap.
saying like after because they've clearly made adjustments. I'm saying like right at the last pull that we just did anybody see an actual timer associated with it, or is it still?
there was no cooldown swipe at least for them.
No, but I still like to disappear.
When someone dies,
When
they
people
disappear.
when their target died, they disappeared. So like we could I guess sack people, but yeah.
It's
Yeah,
because
I mean,
she is
for right now,
both
can
beaten and
we-
starved.
It's difficult because we're not gonna like assign people to do this. But if you see that there's not a pool for you to go to, just come over here to the purple side of the room and walk in a circle for a while and try not to kill everybody with your beam.
Yeah.
Just like, because that's the only way to deal with the mechanic right now, because we're gonna have
Yeah.
extra beams.
It says
so-
in the dungeon journal that the only way to get rid of them on
We're
heroic
good.
and both mythic is
No,
only
I
dread
know,
rifts.
man. We knew that last night. That's why I was just asking if they changed something when they changed how they behaved. I was wondering.
It
if
looked
they...
like they were only disappearing when their target died, but maybe that is something that we can. Yeah. do what Nico was saying, where you're just kiting it around purple, and if it expires on you, then we'll have a log with timings.
Yep. Basically, when they outnumber the number of pools and you have a beam, you go fucking stand in Narnia and run in a circle. For now. Till we figure out what the fuck. Dude. Oh wait. I thought you ripped.
Nope.
No.
Taunted back too early.
Relax, bud. I just thought you were about to take a second one, so I taunted. It'll be okay.
Who's that warlock that just took the rift beam to the face? Or were you just on the far side of it and I couldn't?
I just dodged it.
Okay.
Just better. Yep.
It's just that good.
This dragon just fucking sucks, dude.
Taunting.
Alright, so slide to the left with these rifts.
Alright.
Already did, unless it's DR'd.
Unless it's immune.
Just get it when it comes back.
Fine, I'll show
There we go, I got it.
See,
Melee, just get that one on the right. That's like right by the X marker.
so we might get 7 rays here.
And how many pulls do you have? 4?
Oh,
7
yeah, we
more.
have 7 rays.
Yep.
Alright,
that's-
so just
7
here,
rays and 4 pulls,
kill
yeah.
4 of
Watch
them,
the beam
and the other 3 people, you just
Y'all
go...
just keep running, yeah.
And, like,
actually, let Debs. Oh, yeah, shit, it's 2 healers. Fuck.
I'll
Is there any
try to get
way...
through the shit.
On Rick.
Let
So we're
Debs
gonna
clear,
get-
and then, yeah, now
We're gonna get 11 rays this time.
I'm
just
not
keep
that
kiting.
great with it.
This is at least sustainable, so... That's not ideal.
This is the entire raid.
Oh!
Do the boss in 2
Yeah.
minutes.
And we have
Hey, there
3 traps, yeah.
Jaina, shut the fuck
So
up,
basically,
beam.
if this is
Well,
how the
we-
fight is supposed to work, we have to like hold lust until 50%, and then as soon as we start getting traps that we can't clear, we bloodlust and Zerg the boss down.
Are we
Oh,
phasing?
no, right now we'll just get one shot by Relentless Torment if this is how the boss is supposed to be, unless they change something. Like, there's no outplaying that.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, the thing we just wiped is the people
We
touch
wipe to the
multiple...
beam spawning, not to people touching.
Well, they spawned on top of... They spawned touching each other, no?
If one is still active when the next one spawns, then you get a big rate
Yeah,
damage.
it's 40k per to all players. Growing.
There aren't enough
yeah.
pools.
Actually,
Yeah.
it increases intensity 50% each pulse. So yeah, you're just dead.
Is it because we're phasing
Hang on.
the
What was the
boss?
actual
No.
overkill? What was the actual overkill right there?
A lot.
Almost
Yeah, give me a
certainly it is
number, dog.
because they made traps permanent and they did not remove the spawn from old traps. That's almost certainly what it was. Is a coding error.
Okay, so the
yeah.
sorry. The damage we took there was 58 to 66k per beam. So that would have been, if all 11 went off, it would have been 660k on the entire raid.
And how
It-
often is that going to occur? So I'm saying, like, if we
Every time
allocate,
new
like, a
beams spawn.
Yeah, I know. How often are they spawning?
It's
Every 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Can we try a pull where we don't do any damage and do the beams still fuck up like this?
Sure, just do a pull. Don't do anything. All you do this pull is just beams, and we'll see if
Just
it's time based or if they're pulling now. Just don't worry about your damage here. Just fucking.
Theoretically, we would have 3 traps and 6 beams on the
I
second
see.
set.
And we're all
DC.
disconnected.
Thank you, Lizard.
Charter.
They gotta fix their game.
Charter.
It's
Charter.
everybody. It's everybody.
Hell, there's
Dude,
one
look at
shot.
look
Hang
at
on,
Larold
I'm
rolling.
looking at Larold right here. Look at it. Look at it.
He just
It's
rolling.
Fancy rolling.
He's rolling, rolling, rolling.
it's only in raid. It's not on the whole PTR server.
Yeah, they probably should have
Seems-
fixed the boss because there's no way it's working as intended.
Oh, whatever they did,
Oh.
they probably
be.
just changed something, and it brought the whole fucking.
Yeah, restart your game.
So, just as a time reminder, we have half an hour left on this boss. We are doing good with testing, I think.
All right, so the real question is, what have they changed on this current adjustment here that they just pushed?
All right, first pull.
Yeah.
I'm in, but I can't move.
New mechanic.
Not in yet.
No mechanic, can't move. Dodge the beams. Good luck.
Can't move, can't press buttons, but I can spin.
That's all that
Oh, we
matters.
can move. WWW.
As to drop a gate. Oh, you can move now? Okay.
I was trying to. Wouldn't
Yeah.
let me.
It
I
wasn't
don't
letting
see
you cast
people
the gate,
moving
yeah.
on the stream.
Like,
You're good at spinning, right?
You could probably gate.
Move, I can't spot. Can't
You
spot.
probably
It does
gate
not
that.
Oh, you can't even
appear.
press buttons right now.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Joke's on you. I can.
Oh.
You just got to be in the game for
Oh,
like
this
20
is
seconds and it lets you move.
Oh.
Mega
Yep, there it is.
here.
Oh.
If this does not resolve in the next like 2 minutes, we should like maybe zone out and reset the instance and zone back in.
What's
Try to get a new.
what did how much health did the boss have before? The first few pulls?
260 something mil?
It's
289 or something like that.
It's
Something.
280, 287 right now. Is it the same?
Okay, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
same.
it's the same.
That's yeah.
Okay.
How much should I have on a rope?
Did the beam still do weird stuff where they like don't do puddles anymore when you feign death them and shit?
We could test that.
I don't think we have a hunter to test Feign Death, but
We have a mage, right? So greater invis, maybe a couple. We can try it.
Yeah, anything. Maybe that's something that we can like reduce it by. Maybe they don't count anymore then.
Take off your placeholder attunement trinket because it's probably broken again.
Is anybody else lagging?
Yeah,
Extremely.
the whole everything is lagging like
Is
crazy.
anybody lagging?
Oh, my plater broke.
Why'd you let that happen?
I'm fine now.
yeah, dude, just no add-on gang. Let's get it.
Yeah, so
Right,
if this poll
I
is
need
scuffed for people, like then we maybe reset the instance and try that way. But yeah, on this poll, definitely mages try your greater invis to see if you can get rid of a beam.
I already tried it. It just redirects it.
Oh, okay, it targets somebody
There we
else.
go.
Yeah. It also
That's-
keeps the mark on me, and it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell the other person who's getting it.
Oh, nice.
But
That's
the
a value
find
global
out,
though. You don't have to deal with the mechanic.
Somebody else just gets trolled.
Tony.
I'm bloody PI.
I'm taking notes for Skarn, so I'll be out.
Ton.
Watch the beam for this first set.
So they're still staying, right?
Yep.
Alright, we are sliding to the left. Range, come over here.
So assuming the bug is fixed, these 3 pools won't spawn a beam now?
Theoretically.
Hopefully. So we should only get 4 beams here.
Not bad.
And we get 7.
That doesn't look like 7.
Looks like 5.
Oh, every single pool casted. That's weird.
4? Doesn't matter.
But if you can't clear your kiting, that's the play. Try not to just
Hit DRs
like,
for
get-
this next. The Hellsteel Carnage is the cast.
Yes. Or it might be like Ray of Terror or something.
Ray of Anguish.
Lucy!
This.
That's a lot of beams.
That seems untenable.
Yeah, I think it's just a unintended interaction where the pools that are still on the ground act as portals still.
Yeah.
That
Fine,
all
we
these
These beams aren't
crazy-
leaving trails.
Do
Because
do.
their target died, maybe, and they're still going. I don't
No, the beam on me isn't leaving a trail.
And the thing is, like the rifts itself, that they spawn the beams, right? So if the puddles still count as them, like because there's a coding issue, then they just like keep spawning beams where you can close them.
Yep.
Beep, 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 beep. This
We did
is-
get 7 beams at one reset 7, by the way. We closed 4 and
we
still had 3.
definitely did.
It's definitely not intended like that.
No. Boss is definitely killable, but it's gonna be hard as fuck.
You
Boss
could
is
not.
go tuned higher than we should be tuned right now.
You
Can
could
we do the
purposely
no
skip.
damage testing?
Really what?
You
Do
could
the no
purpose.
damage testing. No damage.
Zen and talk.
You could purposely skip popping the first set of pools so that the later ones you can get rid of all the beams before the big spawn to make
That
it
wouldn't
easier
help
to
because
go.
we just have the
Yeah,
beams
what do you
from
mean?
that
You
first
still
set.
have your beams. They don't go away.
Yeah, so like instead of getting hit
C2?
for like 4 beams that are up because, you know, like you get the 3 hit early on. And then
Oh,
when
no,
you
because
get
the
the
3 would
11
still
spawn,
repeat, so
God
it's the
damn
same
it.
amount that we're missing.
Offline
I
again?
fixed it this time. Don't worry.
it would be the same amount the one wave later.
No, it would be the same amount on the same waves. The same amount of total beams are spawning, you can clear the same amount of beams.
Oh,
You
wait,
would just
also-
be doing it later for no reason, taking more damage earlier for no reason.
Also, I'm not sure if it's still in, but Myosna said something about that if there's beams active when the next set of beams spawn, that they just start pulsing damage.
Yes.
Bio.
Oh, they don't go away,
That's
they
what
just
CST
blow up.
CST.
Oh my god.
CST.
That's what we're dying to. That's like.
That's what entire
Did you guys
conversation just
know
now is
that?
about.
Did you guys know that we're testing the first boss today?
Are we?
Do you guys know there's a gnome playing
No, what's
Hearthstone?
up?
Where?
Where?
No
Where?
shot.
No shot.
I don't believe you.
Yo!
That was wild. What I would give to go back to that time.
No, to go back to a time when you were a gnome playing Hearthstone.
I miss those days. Why am I passive?
So when I discovered a gnome playing Hearthstone.
Who was the first one that noticed it?
Oh,
Was it Bacchus or did?
I
don't
thought it was
remember.
Bacchus, but I'm not
Pretty
sure.
sure it was me.
I mean, I definitely knew
think it
about
was
it on PTR because
Bacchus.
it was part of my leveling path.
where
but
even is
I don't
it?
think I pointed it
The
out.
raid group gone?
It's an
it's
Ezra
just
spam.
no, it just takes a minute to load.
I'm still pacified. I'm like dead.
I'm in a load screen.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
They
Yeah,
surely
I'm in a blue bar.
They fixed the fight with that server crash.
You think?
They did it.
Wait,
No
I think
shot.
that's how the thing
No
started. Right?
shot.
Like, Bacchus found it, and then Deity mentioned it like way later.
I
as,
just
like,
didn't
his,
remember
like,
the
it was, like,
order. I
CST
know
moment
that
or
it was
something.
the two of them. Yeah, but I couldn't remember.
Wait,
who
did
That
was
they?
sounds
first.
right.
Did they kill it? There's an entrance to Zerlik Cavern where it used to be. I hope the gnome is still there. 10.1.
No, she's in the tent.
What do you mean there's a cavern there now?
There's a
There's
cavern
one of the
somewhere.
entrances to the caverns over there.
My gnome!
It's far underneath it. That outpost is still there.
It's not underneath it. It's in the cliff face, like right where the outpost is.
Alright, we're fixed.
Okay.
The
Well,
outpost
the
is
gnome
still
in
there
there.
either way.
Yeah.
Mine crashed again. But I'm coming back.
Looks to suck.
All
Wall
right.
feast. Wall feast. Break it.
Feast.
Who put this feast down?
Okay.
Don't eat the floor
We'll do
feast, you
another
fucking
normal
peasants.
pull to see if they changed anything, and then if nothing's changed, we'll do the no damage pull after. Take a look, get up here, nerd. Let's go.
I just got in, man.
Chop chop.
Dude, with
Blizzard's fault.
how much they've gone away from like weird like phasing shit, this would just be the worst fight or first fight ever if that's
Wait, what the
issue
fuck is
was,
this?
that we're like phasing somehow at a poor time.
Hey, do you get more beams when armor falls off?
Yeah.
That's the question. It's like
No,
if
you get more
we-
rifts, and every rift spawns a beam. At least
Yeah,
that's the way it's interacting
like-
currently.
if we have to wait to face the boss
Here
before
we go.
like the next rift spawn, then it's
Whatever, dude. I don't care now.
Extremely.
That's supposed to reset their the ability timers when you face them. Not
Oh.
really, right?
He'll continue with whatever one you pushed him that he was going to do next.
Yeah, it seemed
Yeah.
to be
So you
consistent.
can't even cheat it.
It's running a triangle, right? Yeah.
watch the beam here. Slide to the left.
Mm.
I
Hopefully
don't
only
think I've
3
ever heard
beams.
bots complain about their beautiful armor before, but I can relate.
Oh, Remnant probably said it in his weird language.
What?
That's the boss, not you. Oh, 6 beams.
You're so fast at counting. Holy shit. What beam?
I don't know how to take that, but I'll take it as a compliment for now.
What is it, Diddy? What are you doing, dude?
There are no
Just seeing what we're doing.
Yeah,
up front.
get it to the or whatever. It's fine. We were saying get it to the edge to not make it an
Rigged taunt.
obstacle. Diddy's over here fucking trapping everyone in a circle.
How's he gonna
Just
do
making
damn?
saves.
Yeah, bro, I gotta keep my uptime.
Time for 10 beams and we die. Bog.
Poor melee DPS.
What is the name of the cast that is spawning the beams?
Ray of Anguish.
Okay, so the next Ray of Anguish, Debbie,
But we also have no
Devo.
beams right now. This won't do damage.
I thought when they were spawning, it's only when there's. Wait.
Now the next
How
one
did
will
we
pop.
get-
One needs to be still up.
I mean, this one's gonna fuck because people don't have enough room. It's a different level of fuck.
This is so dumb.
I crossed my own
Anyway,
beam.
for the next cast of the beams, just pop every fucking rate cooldown we have. Devo, Rally.
Oh, you can cross your own beam.
Bro, I tried to drop one of the pools on the beam. The beam
Cooldowns.
broke the pool, and then the beam didn't go away.
Are you sure you
Oh,
didn't
I'm
have two
lagging
beam?
out again.
I'm 100%.
You know, this boss fight's not very good now. I don't know if anyone else has noticed.
Yeah, earlier when I said I don't thought the boss was too easy. This isn't what I meant.
No, I think what you're
First it
seeing
was-
again.
First, it was too easy because they didn't program the pools correctly, so they don't stay. And now they programmed the pools correctly, but they didn't program the portals correctly. They just keep making mistakes.
Well, here's the thing.
Is he sick or eating? Is your...
Both.
Yeah, I thought about asking if she was sick earlier. She sounded like that for a while.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Sick
Here's a real
nasty.
question. Do you think the beams were already fucked? They just didn't notice it, or?
I mean, the issue's not the beams itself. The issue is the puddles, because the puddles that stay on the ground, they still count as rifts. And the
I know
rifts,
what you're
like the
saying.
number of rifts spawn the number of beams. Like each rift spawns one beam.
Surely they
but you
will
can't
fix
close the
the
beams
boss
because
now.
the rifts are already closed, but still count as rifts.
So they will no longer have to keep
Makes sense?
DCing me.
Alright, that makes sense. That was a
Side
slash S kind of
multipliers.
moment.
We are disbanded. Yeah, we're group
Oh,
disband.
sorry.
Great.
So when I said contrarian earlier,
I'm sorry. I thought you actually wanted me to explain it.
For some reason, I have my fishing pole equipped.
Break
Like
it.
it's a
Oh,
fishing
huge.
pole and a sword crossed on my back.
Nice.
ready
Oh,
to
I can see
fish.
that.
That's very nice. Oh, the raid group's back. Look at that.
It
Oh,
just
I'm
takes
dead.
a while to load each time.
Welcome. Raid group.
Is anybody lagging? Or no?
Yo, I'm
Y'all-
Are we
confused.
testing
y'all-
the first
Anybody else
boss
lagging?
today?
I don't know
I
how you
didn't
guys are
change
lagging. I've
anything.
been
It doesn't
perfectly
sound any
fine.
different to me.
Is that a gnome playing Hearthstone?
Oh my
Dude,
god,
always
shut
do.
the
I'm
fuck
not
up.
idiot.
Dude,
That's a
let's just
classic.
let's just wait 15 minutes. Go next boss.
I just got teleported
Okay.
back.
Look at
I
my
hate to say it.
body.
I have official confirmation from the next room that our instance is cursed. Sunset is watching us go online and offline. She is not disconnecting, and she is in the raid.
Do we
Okay.
need? Of course.
Can we
So
walk out and
Probably
reset?
I
need
mean,
to
it's
swap
a
that out
walkout angle.
before the
Alright.
next boss out.
I mean, the flip side. I mean, like it does. The only thing that is the boss actually behaving differently in other instances. Like, are the beams still bugged like this for other people, or is this
Yes.
something that's like okay, so whatever?
Fucking
No, they
Blizzard.
weren't bugged for us at all.
Zinin, fix your shit, man.
But how long ago did you
Oh,
guys?
that's
Yeah,
not my
I'm
job.
not talking about 30 minutes ago. I'm talking about in the past 15 minutes.
The oldest
Yeah, I
streams
think-
that
I
I've
think
seen,
we
yeah,
killed
it is.
19 minutes ago,
Ah, a wall
according
feast.
to our log.
Man of culture.
Love a wall feast.
I
I don't know when the
Uh,
change
do,
happened. If it happened 19 minutes ago, now 20 minutes ago, then
Yeah,
I don't
probably
know.
right around that now.
We had extra beams and not enough pools, but we didn't have like 10 beams and 4 pools. So
Oh, you probably killed it all
Might have
before they
changed it in the
fixed
middle
it
of the
then.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 4 pools,
Yeah, we're getting like
poles,
10
and then it
beams.
broke.
got it.
It broke halfway through one of the pulls, and then the pulls started staying, and then we're like, did they change it? And then we wiped and pulled again, and it was like that from the start. Get a mage to pull and reset with Invis so everybody loses less debuff.
You're so good, Snip.
Here we go.
Like, what is that? That's so dumb.
Rankin is still bugged. Nice.
What's so dumb?
My lava lash damage, like one pull would gap elemental blast? No, those would be even.
Gamba, gamba.
Don't complain about a good thing.
It's not even gamba, it's hot hands.
I mean, that's
That's
still
good
gambling,
enough.
but it's whether or not you get hot hands during
Here we
during
go.
window.
I
My
almost
coordinating
think you
lasts
just
anywhere
hold
between
Sunder
30
for hot
seconds and
hands.
2 minutes, depending on how well I proc.
Send as normal. We'll see what happens.
Watch the beam while you're doing this stuff.
Beam come.
Eye to the left.
And I have faith they fixed it.
That's a bold statement.
I hope that they changed it. Fixed, I don't know.
This ball's gonna be very awkward.
Let's see, 6 rays.
Okay.
It's after this. Six rays.
5 or 6? So many is that?
6.
Okay.
Wait, where'd my beam go?
Maybe check and see if there's a timer
I
now.
have 2 on me right now.
Oh, you took my beam. Nice.
Are they not just overlapping?
I have a debuff on me that says being hunted, but there is no beam.
How many was that?
A lot.
It was like 8.
It's the math.
That's
If-
not really enough.
No, man. I'm like, are we missing something maybe? I mean, it's easy to write it off as being bugged. Again, I get it. It likely is, but I'm just saying, like,
If
in the
it is
event
not
that it's
bugged-
not bugged, what
If it's
could
not
we
bugged,
be missing?
the best thing to do is to kite the existing beams into the next set of portals and then lust at 50%.
Does that change anything though? They
Oh,
just
you wouldn't
drop on a
lust-
timer.
Yeah, no, it's
They,
a timer.
they drop on a timer,
basically-
but what happens is you delay lust until you start getting behind, at which point you kill the boss before it just fucking kills you at the next overlap, because there's no outplaying once you get to a certain number of traps.
Like you
Well,
could,
not
you
lusting
could
is doing it
neutralize like
preventing
one
like
more
one
set.
beam. That's it.
You can neutralize the one more set by like letting rifts double stack, so basically like not clearing and then.
That's what Neff and Zenna were just talking about, and
Yeah.
Neff
Yeah,
said
wouldn't
that it
work.
didn't
But
matter.
I don't think.
Yeah, so like Neff was saying,
Rifts.
if you don't lust
My
one
game
roll,
just crashed.
you maybe get one fewer beam, but like what it does
Yeah.
is it accelerates your damage at approximately 2 minutes when you start getting behind, and so you have a chance of staying ahead of the next, because you just can't live through the next beam spawn, right?
There's
Well,
one
Like,
thing
It's not
like,
actually
3-4
saving anything though,
minutes
because the
anyways.
beam spawns are
Yeah.
static. You're saving like one beam not spawning below
We're
75%,
doing a
which is
foot
one
here.
rift,
On the
nothing
boss,
else.
do not do any damage, just stand
right,
here.
but you may be killing it
Do
before
not do any
the
damage,
next
just
timing threshold.
fucking heal and
That's-
stand here. Like,
One thing I've noticed when there's more beams out and you're kiting it, the pool behind you disappears very quickly. So you can bait in small circles.
Yes,
Don't
yeah,
just don't touch your own circle.
the trail is not
Yeah.
moved,
That's what I've been doing. I've been baiting in small circles until the next rift spawns, and then I'll just bait right on top of that
Are we
rift.
clearing these or not?
oh,
Yes.
Okay.
No?
Is-
I was just, it's up to you. Make a call quick.
Yes, clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way you can consistently bait beams onto one person, like multiple beams, or was that just a bug?
I don't know how that happened, to be honest.
That's probably not going to be intended regardless. So
I'll have to go watch VOD to see if that was a thing.
Just put those
Probably
out by
bad.
X. Put those out by X.
Can you
so good.
also see if it's possible to like walk 2 beams into the same exact pool, and if it's like exact timing?
I tried that earlier and it didn't work.
The timing of that is so unrealistic to hit. It's never worth doing.
Yeah,
Here
we
comes
tried it.
Reeves.
We tried on her too.
It
Happened to me on heroic. I had 2 beams following me
I
on
just
a couple of
six.
pulls.
6 beams, so 3 people kite, or yeah,
So
3
it's
people
not
kite,
even a
3 people.
cringe phasing thing. It's just the fight is broken thing.
Yeah, it's literally just
That's
bugged.
what I'm saying. I mean, again, it's probable, sure, but I'm just trying to think like.
This
if
next set
this
should be
is how
9,
it's-
and we should survive it, but it's gonna hurt. So let's have Devil Orma. You are already okay. Let's have Chaco
Sorry.
Roar. No, you're good. It's fine.
One job.
You can clear those beams, right?
I
What is
have
it?
tested something. I can get it to disappear for like 10 seconds
kill it?
if I bring it into the lava and then alter time back.
Yeah, and
That
just keep
does nothing
heading
for
around.
us, though.
That was 10 beams.
Yeah, I'm not trying to write it
Yeah,
off
it
as
just-
like
So
unplayable.
the next set of beams we wipe no matter what, right?
Oh, we're
Yes.
wiping now,
And
right?
this is only
No,
2
but I'm
minutes
saying
away.
like this set that we just got, we could have
Maybe
potentially
theoretically
cooldown
chain
through it.
cooldowns for 30 seconds. Yeah.
Well, we didn't wipe right there to that. We wiped to beams just touching other paths. That was Infernal Fusion.
Okay.
Oh, that's
we
what was
figured
taking
out
people
what we
out.
wanted to figure out. Just release and get back.
That's what killed us there, yeah. But we would immediately wipe. It's like going to be millions and millions of damage on the next one.
Yeah, like
5 minutes.
if I'm looking at the logs, it looks like we're getting to the 2.5, like 220 to 230 mark. And that one, the set after that, is the ones that wipe us. So,
I'm a fat chicken.
and how often are the beams coming out?
30-ish seconds.
So I'm saying, like, if we could survive that one that's like clapping our shit with cooldowns, you just have to, you 100% have to kill a boss before the next set.
Correct.
So that's like 30% of the boss's health, and I don't think you're doing 30% in 30 seconds.
No, not without some like no, very unlikely.
Maybe next tier. Come back. to it.
In 10.2. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll kill the
Yeah.
first boss on
Everyone
Mythic in
stacks
10.2.
and puddle use one of these.
And Puddle was half of our health every second. That is
Yeah, so
a lot of
maybe
damage.
that is an interesting thought. So yeah, like have every single person. We can try that on this poll just for funds.
Yeah, what else are we
Because
gonna do?
we've only
Well, the
got
thing
one
is,
poll
we
worth
have
of
like
time, right?
I kind of want to just do this one normal and save all of the raid CDs for that one set of. I was just how low
Sure.
we can get it here.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is likely our last pull. Do
So-
not Devo or Rally. Those are the two big ones, like Devo, Rally, and shit. As the use Zephyrs, all of that. It's at like the 220 mark.
Yeah, I'll call it. It'll be the set of beams that go out after we're.
And that's all time based, right? Is that so?
Correct.
You literally
Just
or
pure
you
time.
wanted. Dude, fuck. We should just drop healer. It's like.
Kite these in normally.
Shift to the left.
So this next set, we will kite in normally, and then 3 people are going to be just running around kiting.
I don't think you want to put a puddle on the edge of existing fire because we need room to get behind it.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. So kite these in normally, 3 people, you guys got unlucky, so y'all are just going to be kiting until the next set of rifts go out. As soon as the next set of rifts go out, drop yours in the rifts.
People that are dropping it can just drop them on the beams.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, so next set of rifts out, kite these out around star. Drop these into the rifts.
We only have one beam up right now,
We
right?
should, yeah, and well,
Which can
there
be
will be
clear.
1 puddle extra. So now raise, 1 person will kite in, and then everybody else are kiting. And then this next set will be personals. I think we might be able to live through it with just personals and Druid ramp.
If we get more portals, this next set won't be bad at all.
No, No, the
Yes.
next it's the 30%, so
We're gonna
35%
get more
set.
rifts
Well,
now.
it's
So
still at 50.
kite these into rifts now. And we're going to personals through the next set of beams that go out. Personals and Druid ramp. Druid start ramping. And Blondie, you can Blondie hit your cooldown here for this raise here.
Wait, was that
Okay,
the
yeah.
shitty
Raise
set?
was the thing casting, yeah. So that was.
We also needed to rally and Devo that.
No, I was gonna try to rally and Devo the
Did you
next
guys list
one
yet?
because we
okay.
could have probably lived through that one.
Wait, we didn't even list on the pool. No wonder that's fucking.
I think what that was, there's a mage who ice blocked with the beam, and the beam was pulsing in his ice block.
Here, just and go again.
All right.
Send the if it respawns, we get another pull on it.
I think we
Just
want to spend the
send
time on
the-
Skarn. I don't think we want to spend the time on this boss.
We
I'm gonna face down by the TP.
Also, I don't know if that pulsing that was
Skarn's already
happening
up anyway. Skarn's already up anyway.